Hello again. Sean Higgs. Look at headlines. Almost halftime here at this game, right? Maybe a tad early. Whatever. We come in, we run down the lines, and away we go, right? We try to find some early winners. And we usually do. Right? Last week we had a couple games we gave out. Should have jumped on them. The Falcons were one you should have jumped on early, right? We're at plus money, and then it went to minus money. Maybe you got a win. You should have got a win today. There's no excuse if you got a loss with that Falcons game. We have the Colts right now. I have the game on outside. I think they just punched it in. So I guess people will be coming in, but we'll jump right into the lines. So on Wednesday, the lines come out for these games. It was 3. Arizona was 3. It is now 3.5. So I'm already locked in on Arizona. I told you that the other day. Total was 53 yards down to 52. I'm back up to 53 since I did this, since I reduced down an hour ago. All right. It is what it is. It is what it is there. Next game up, we'll roll into Miami and the Bills. This was 11, 49. Now it's on a 13. My initial reaction to this one would probably be on to the over. Don't want to lay 13 at home. Granted, listen, the Bills are good. I understand. But do I want to lay 13? I don't know. Even with two initial lean here on a Sunday night, be over. Next game up, Atlanta and the Panthers. This game was 1. It is now 2.5. Total at 47. I'll lean on the Falcons here. Again, Sam Darnold. We had the Giants, right? I said Giants outright. Here you go. I can't bet Darnold. It's Darnold versus Matty Ice. 2.5. I'll take a shot at the Falcons there. Next game up, Lions and Eagles. I said I like Lions money line. That was when it was 3.5. It is down to 3. Eagles got them all set. I like the Eagles today. I didn't end up betting them. We had them on a free pick in the video. And this game, the Eagle game, I think ended up as a pick. They were 3, went all the way down like a pick. So, hey, listen, I get you. You know, you like a team of plus 3 goes to pick, you think you got a shot. But the Eagles are a hot mess. Give me Detroit to win outright next week. Colts playing right now. This game's 1.5 or 2.5, depending. A couple spots have it 1.5, 2. Total at 49. I would actually lean Tennessee here. I know you're thinking, they can't keep right a letdown spot. It'd be the Bills, it'd be Kansas City, now the Colts, but this is a tough spot for the Colts. I got the Colts right now. Hopefully they win or they cover for us. But again, you're going from San Fran, cross country coming home, playing a tough physical Titan team. And let's be honest, they're playing in like a monsoon right now. That ain't a fun game. That's a bruising game. There's no plays taken off in that game. So I kind of like Tennessee here. Why not grab a little money line? The real far ahead line of this was 3.5 open, and it was 1.5 last Wednesday. I still like the Titans. I still like the Titans here. Next game up, number 5 here. Rams in Houston. I might have said Texans there. I meant the Titans if I said I like the Titans there, or Texans. But, Rams and Texans here. 14 was the line on Wednesday. It is now 15. Again, it's Rams. You got to look at the Rams here, right? I mean, Houston got destroyed today. We had Arizona laying 18 in the video. It was 20 by the time we stopped shooting the video. Went up 2 points. It opened at 14. We said last week at 14. Why not lay the 14 out? You end up closing at 20. So, again, folks, if you want to jump on some of these games, do it, kind of do it early. Next game up. This is one of the games I got today. Cincinnati. It was 3.5. I grabbed it. I got it at 3.5 and 4. It's 9.5 now. Granted, that's, not because I bet it, but, quarterback goes out injured. I saw that Jets game. I said I like the Jets in here. I was like, that line did not move off 7, which is bizarre, right? Easy. I mean, hey, public got rich today on the Patriots. I get it, but that game for me, it would have been like, someone in the YouTube was like, you said you bet your children. I'm like, it just seemed like a fishy line. Right out of the gate, I saw the way the Jets played. I'm like, that's them out of the bye week. By the midway through the first quarter, I was betting the Bengals minus 3.5. Now it's 9.5. So I'm wonderful. I'm locked in there for $300. Well, I wish it was 300,000, but whatever. We'll see what happens. You got to play the games. Good number doesn't mean anything. Pittsburgh and the Browns. It was 3. It's still 3. The total went from 45-44. I believe it or not, I lean Pittsburgh here. These guys always play each other tough. The Browns are a little banged up. I do like Case, but I don't know. I'm leaning on Pitt. Leaning Pitt here on a Sunday. We'll see what happens. 8 o'clock. Game number 8. I'm sorry. I got them labeled here on my sheet of paper. Bears and Frisco. Frisco showing as a 4-point favorite right now. And I'd lean San Fran. I mean, the Bears, we talked about the Bears. I mean, Tampa Bay today is a first half play. Threw it out on the sites there. Just a romp. Bears are bad. They can't throw the ball. They're terrible. I don't care playable defense. Initial lean, I'll lay to 4 there. I can't think about the Bears right now. I mean, sort of. We'll see what happens in the Niner game. Right now, I'd lean on the Niners. We got here. Stimmy's in the house. I'm having some gummies, Stimmy. How are you? It's the Giants. The Giants, I mean, the whole world's on. Let's be honest. Whole world on who today? New England. They won. Let me flip my page here so I can tell you who they won. So they're on the Patriots, 0-1. New England, 1-1. Kansas City, 1-2. Washington Green Bay game, I don't know where they were at. Who knows where they were at? If they're on Green Bay, who knows? I don't even know. Ravens are probably on the Ravens, right? Over Cincy, even though the line came down. That was a loser. Rams didn't cover. I think they're on the Eagles because that Eagle line came down. All over Arizona, that was an easy winner for them. Tampa Bay, easy winner for the public. Whatever. I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That was a win. I'll take it. Richie P, how are you? Game 3 so far. Yeah, Giants. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's continue on here. So we did the Browns game. We did the Bears game. Next up, we'll do Jags in Seattle. Give me Seattle here. I'll be on Seattle again. I was on Seattle for the Steelers. I'll take them against the Jaguars. Can't take. I mean, how do you take the Jags? I don't care. I'm not taking them. The look-ahead line of this was 7.5. Again, that's with Russell Wilson playing, so 3.5. It's gotten up. It was 3 on Wednesday. It's 3.5 now. So sign me up for some Seattle money. Next game up, 4 o'clock action, Chargers and the Patriots. This line was 6. It is now 5.5. And that's, you put up 50 points in the NFL. Yeah, people are going to notice and they're going to jump on you. You know what? That's fine. I'll still take the Chargers. Chargers were humiliated. And you got the Patriots off win over the Jets. The Jets. Enough said. Enough said. Corenzo. How are you, fella? Welcome. Thanks for popping in for a brief look ahead. Denver and Washington, 4-44. I'm leaning on Washington right here, believe it or not. Now 3.5. Denver's 3.5 now. So is that 3.5? Let's go. Let's go, Washington. Get it done. I keep on saying Redskins. It's Washington football team. Pathetic. Saints and Tampa Bay, 4.5. Is this line moved? Total 50. I still like Tampa here, even though we got no New Orleans stuff going on. Still Tampa Bay. And the over, right? I mean, 51. I shouldn't even say the over because you think the Saints are going to come out and throw the ball. They're like Winston. I think they're 31 or 32 in passing yardage. They're as bad as the Bears. So maybe not over unless Tampa really erupts for like a 45 spot. But late a 4.5. Jump on this now, folks. If you like Tampa, bet it now. It's not coming down. People aren't going to be betting on Jameis Winston against Tom Brady. All right? I don't care. He's going against his old team. He's going against his old team. Folks, run to Tampa Bay to window now if you want to bet Tampa Bay. You know what? Let me switch up because I only went to the Rams on the banner because you run out of space. So I'm going to put this other one up here. There we go. So these are the second half games. I'm sorry about that. Tampa. Next up, we have Dallas and Minnesota. This line was over the summer, mini -2. It was Dallas 2.5. It was Pick'em, and now I see Dallas at -1. So initially, Dallas off a bye week. Getting guys back, I'd lean that way a little bit. Maybe definitely on the over 51. Definitely on the over. 51.5 still? 53. It's 53. It was 51.5 when I wrote this down 2 hours ago. to 53 now. Unbelievable. Well, that's what happens. That's how fast it goes. Giants, Kansas City. This line was initially 10. It was 13 on Wednesday, right? So the summer line was 10. It was 13 last Wednesday with a total of 54. It is now 51.5 and 9.5. And I'm leaning to the Giants. I'll lean to the Giants here until Kansas City could score and stop people from scoring. So, yeah. Like you're talking off the cliff with the Sharks. Took puck line. All right. Yeah, the Sharks, did they lose today? Right? They were on the road. Corenzo coming in. Seattle next week. Yes. Tampa Bay. Yes. Philly. No, I don't like Philly. I like the give me some Lion money. Give me some Lions. For Detroit Lenny. We tip a cup for the Detroit Lenny and the Lions. But yeah, so let me let's talk some college football real fast. We got some moves here. Now, I think I told you in the show, I bet Michigan at 2. It was 2 at FanDuel and DraftKings, open to 4 at Circa. So it's 4s all over the place right now, I think. Another game I had, Ohio State. Again, DraftKings, FanDuel, they put their lines up early. These guys they're terrible. 11. I got 11 and 12 with Ohio State. Opened 15, immediately shot to 18. Notre Dame, I did get at 4. I saw 5.5 in some spots. It's 3.5. I still like Notre Dame there. A couple other movers we'll talk about here. Even Detroit Lenny's taking the Eagles. So, well, right off the bat, let's talk about Wisconsin total, 36.5. 36.5. Unbelievable. You know I'm going to take the over like a sicko that I am. I'm at the over in the Whiskey Army game, right? You know, if it was 40 Penn State, 36 here. Geez. All right, let's talk about some openers. Again, Circa openers. CC, Coastal, 16 up to 19. ECU, 6 up to 8.5. Total, 53 to 56.5. Tulsa, 12 down to 10 against Navy. The Michigan game, 2 to 4. We talked about Pitt, 10 to 12. Illinois, 2 to a pick'em against Rutgers. Obviously, Illinois is off a big win. Letdown spot. People grabbing Rutgers early. Now it's a pick'em. Yeah. Temple, Central Florida, 55 total down to 51. Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech was a pick'em. Now Georgia Tech is 3.5. Liberty, 63 total down to 60. ULL, 18 up to 20. They didn't look good the other night, right? Texas Baylor, pick'em. Baylor, 2.5. Total, 59 to 62. Cincy, 23 to 25.5. Iowa State, West Virginia, 51.5 down to 47. Hawaii, Utah State, 70 to 66.5. Arizona State, 16 to 50. Not much move there. Total, 54 to 52. Interesting because I don't know. Because people they like Arizona State. That's otherwise a 1-point move. I want to mention it, but the fact that it's a team everyone wants to bet on Arizona State. The Cuse, 3 to 5. How about the Cuse? Still battling out Syracuse. Unbelievable. Minnesota, 4 up to 7.5 over Northwestern. Purdue, Nebraska, 57.5 was an open at Circa, down to 49. I kind of like the over 49. 57, okay. 49? I think you got to go over just based on that move. I'm going to write it down here, over. K-State, 1 to 3 over TCU. Oklahoma, 22 to 19 over Texas Tech. 22, I'm taking Texas Tech for sure. 19, Oklahoma looked, gats. Georgia, not much. 13 to 14.5 over Florida. And again, I like Georgia again? Probably until someone gives them a battle. How do you not just lay the 2 touchdowns on the road? I get it. Wyoming, -1 to +3 against San Jose. And I had Wyoming -20. They lose outright. Yeah, you're not high on my list either, Wyoming. Western Kentucky, 77 to 73.5. Southern Alabama, 12 to 10 against Arkansas State. Georgia State, 3 to 5. Florida Atlantic, 14 down to 12 against UTEP. Oregon State, no, wrong one. Oklahoma State, 28 up to 31 versus Kansas. Mississippi State, 2 to a pick'em versus Kentucky. Everybody's buying Kentucky. Ole Miss, Auburn, 72 down to 66.5. Boise, total 55.5 down to 51 against Colorado State. OSU, we mentioned Ohio State. It was 11-12 at DraftKings. It opened at 15, 17, 18. BYU -1 up to -3 against Virginia. Kind of like Virginia. There. But that's it. That's the rundown. So it'll be short, 15 minutes. Do we have a halftime line? Anybody want to throw up a halftime line? I don't know. I mean, obviously, you got to kind of. Everyone thought this game was going to go under, right? With the weather, but it hasn't. So, all right. Well, that's the wrap for the look headlines. Where I'm betting, I told you where I got already. So, and I got these packages up. So don't go to Winner Free Picks and buy them because you just got them for free. Zona, Dallas, let's go. Get it done. Cincy, I mean, I got 3.5, so you're going to buy that pick and be like, oh, it's a 9. Sorry, I don't wait the game time, folks. But hope everybody has a nice night. Hopefully, Colts get it done for us. We'll be back for tomorrow. And that's that. I got to get ready. It's college basketball season. A lot of work to do with college basketball. I got a week ahead of me here. But have a good one, everybody. Thanks for popping in. See you tomorrow.